Hi traders, hope you are well. This is Chris, excuse me, head trader at the tradingmentors.com. If I can get my words out, I want to do a quick coaching session on the gold software because it's a fantastic system. If you get to know it, then you'll do very, very well. And always better to practice, isn't it? Set up a demo account and then practice, and you get better and better and better. It's rather like being a sportsman, isn't it? If you're a professional golfer, you're out practicing every day. If you're a footballer, you're out practicing every day. That's what we do. So better to use a demo account and practice, or use a smaller account and practice with a nano lot, if you like. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, one of the things I put together a couple of years ago is the 246 system. 246 system is basically a 20, 40, 60 target. And I'll explain how this works. So let me just type something here. So this is the 246 system. Don't like those colours. We can change that, can't we? Okay, so what this means basically is when you put on a position, you're going to be putting on 3 trades. Bear with me. Make sure your money management is correct. Of course, if you're one lot, you just divide the lots by 3. And you have a target of 20 pips, 40 pips, and 60 pips. So all in all, your total number of pips, if you're counting pips, is 120 pips. Makes sense so far? Microphone's in the way. So it's the 246 system. So in other words, it's 20, 40, 60 pips. Now, once your 40 pip target is hit, you move your last position to break even. Okay, so let me just go over that. Let's just move that out of the way there. So this is the gold software. If you've got it, fantastic. If you haven't, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? It's 500 quid, and that includes signals for a year. It includes VIP room for a year, which is worth £360. It includes the signals worth £600 on its own. And of course, my training and support, which is invaluable, priceless, some people say. So this is 246 system. Let me explain what this means. So the first thing that I'm going to put up, because I'm not sure whether you've seen this before, it might be new to you. I'll put a few little call outs. Oh, there we go. Call outs here. So this is known as shock or change of character. And in our systems at the Trading Mentors, the change of character goes green to the upside and then red to the downside. So we're only looking for sells when it's red, only looking for buys when it is green. Good so far. Fantastic. All the links are below if you want to purchase the gold software with my 100% support and coaching and signals and VIP room. So it's a fantastic package which will get you trading and successful. Now the key to this, one of the keys to this, is you don't need a large account to make a lot of money. So you can actually make an income from this if it's used properly. So even if you've got an account with, $500 in it or $200 in it, you can still trade this if you've got some leverage, but you can't trade anything else, by the way. using this system, you have to trade gold. So have an account specifically for gold, because gold reacts differently to everything else. It trades differently. So change of character is when we get this going on live on the chart. So it goes green. So I think, well, okay, let's buy that. So let's have a look at that. If we bought it there, we can say that we're going to go long at any stage along here. It's a 5-minute chart. It's not particularly quick. And we can say we're going to go for 2-to-1 risk to reward to there. Okay. Makes sense. That's one way to trade, isn't it? Seems fair. You're going to put your stop below here, so you're going to have a stop of 51 pips and you're going to have a target of 103 pips. 2 times risk to reward. So that's one way to trade it. Let me show you another way which you might prefer, you might not. You can just stick with that, very simple and straightforward, but let me show you something. What we have here is a stochastic specially designed for the software in order to catch the swing lows in this case, or the swing highs in this case. So this is a fantastic way to trade, and let me just show you a couple of positions you could have had this morning. Now we've got non-farm payroll this afternoon, so it's not really a good time to trade, and I recommend everybody takes the day off, well, the morning off anyway, before non-farm payroll, and come back in the New York session. Let's make that smaller. It's getting on my nerves. Right, so the first thing we note is stage 1, we have the change of character. That's the first thing we note. Okay, so that makes sense. So once we get change of character and we're going to go for a 2, 4, 6 system, we wait for the price to move down. Now you do need to have maybe an hour spare, maybe during the day to do this. Maybe 2 hours. If you've got 2 hours, that's even better. But look at this. Okay, so let's do the numbers. So at this point here, the price moved down into the buy zone. Okay, so you've got that. Take note of that. The other thing I forgot to mention is the liquidity zones. So the yellow line is liquidity for a sell. The blue lines, I've got these blue, and I use Smart Money Concepts by Luck Largo. It's just as good as any. There's no point mucking about with anything else. But what happens here, I've changed my colors to blue to make it different from the green, just so I can see it, and yellow, just to make it different from the red normally I use. So we can safely say that as the price comes down into its change of character, it's gone green, so we're only looking for buys, it comes back into the oversold, into the blue buy zone. So you're going to buy it here at 22.78. Okay, so at 22.78 we're going to be buy. We're going to have a 20 pip target. $40 pip target. 3 trades, so you just go boom, boom, boom. And I'll show you what the MT4 chart looks like, just to give you a flavour of how it works. And because I trade off MT4, I don't trade off Trading View directly, and then 60 pip target. So here we go. Let's highlight this just to make it a little bit easier for you. So at this point here, 22.78, the price comes into liquidity. You have an oversold condition on the stochastic, and we've had change of character. Now this is very common throughout the Trading Mentors trading strategies. You can see it on the 4 hour, you can see it on the 1 hour, the 30-minute, etc. on Forex. But this is particularly useful if you're looking to make an income. So you buy at 22.78. Your stop is below here at 22.75. So quite 30 pips stop. So quite reasonable. Times 3. Okay. And so your first target for 20 pips is 22.80. So that gets to there within 15 minutes. That's your first target done. Boom. The next target is 22.82. So that gets to there in another 10 minutes. And then the biggest one, of course, is the 22.84. Whoops. Which is 22.84, which is there. Okay, so within, I think, an hour, you've banked 120 pips. Now, if you're $1 a pip, that's 1,200 quid. If you're if you're one lot, that's $1,200. If you are $1 a pip, then that's $120. Okay, now it did happen again. So we can do that again. We can say, okay, it's come down into liquidity again, this blue line, and we've got an oversold condition, and we're going to buy in at 22.87. So 22.87, 22.89 gets hit within a few minutes, within 15 minutes, and 22, what did we say? 22.87, 89, 92 is there. So your second target's been hit. Now your third position is at break even. Okay, so you just let that go. So at 22.92, you're waiting for it to hit 22.94. Wow, hopefully this makes sense to you. Now it sounds a bit tricky to do, but it's not. Once you've done it a few times, there is practice. You need to practice this. But text, let's do the background a bit. Oh, that's better. Let's keep it black. I can. All right. So let me just show you the MT4 chart, which. Okay, so this is my MT4. I need to enlarge that screen. Now you've probably seen this several times before. This is my MT4 chart. This is what I trade off. I do the analysis on the trading view, look at the change of character, number one, look for the pullback, and I'm looking to enter a trade immediately as it moves into the buy zone, the liquidity zone. Makes sense so far. Now what I've got here, very little. I've got a pivot, but that's neither here nor there really. But I also have the CCI, Commodity Channel Index, normal settings, set at number 14. And a couple of things to note here, if I can find my tools, is how the price becomes oversold along with the trading view software, the gold software as well. So there was the opportunity there. Okay, there. Remember, it's already trending. It's moving up. There is market structure on the short term. And then the price moves up. So you're going to buy about there at 20.78. And you're going to go for 20 pips, 40 pips, 60 pips. Now, of course, you can just do one trade where you just put on the trade and you go 2 times risk to reward. That's fine. Keep it straightforward. But this is all about generating income, if that's what you're looking for. And so there's the other opportunity there. There's the other opportunity there. And you've got 20, 40, 60. And of course, your third position that you've got live is the fact that you're break even at that point anyway. So even if it reverses, it doesn't matter. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that. It's a fantastic system. And as I say, the package, all right, is 500 quid, but you get my attention. You get the signals for a year. You get VIP room for a year. You get my support for a year. And you'll get the signals and you'll love it. Have a great day.